with the ball in their hand.
All right.
Nightmares clamps thus far.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
It was right.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Reeves. Kicks it out to James. They need this. And he's good on the 3-ball. LeBron's got 5 now.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Pass to Richards. Kicks it out to Booker. Outside Durant. The 3.
Boom.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Boom. Boom.
Points in the game so far.
Boom.
Oh, boy. Don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
You know, it's inevitable that a
Let's
player's
go, Bum.
physical abilities diminish over the course
That's
of
my.
their career.
Okay. This one. This is what I want right here.
About LeBron James is that
Right here. This one. Swing, better. Yup. That's the one. My boy.
Guys, if anything,
I knew you were gonna come through for me.
Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have
Man, they just gotta keep hacking me, bro.
near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very smart to add rotation pieces to help them win.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Now, here's Doncic. Still yet to score.
Yeah, you ass, bro.
Here's KD. Kicks it out to Booker. Now Kevin Durant. To the paint. Here's Richards. LeBron grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
That's not going. You're not gonna win like that. I keep trying to tell you.
Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley
Yeah.
Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair.
You gotta do shit like that.
Get a bit jealous.
You gotta do shit like that.
I wish I was 7 feet
I just rim runner.
Nothing he does really surprises me.
See, you ain't gonna be able to get it off all the time, bro. Running to the rim to score, it ain't gonna work all the time.
He can do. Kevin,
Not a single darn thing.
You don't wanna listen.
David Banks.
This ain't wrong.
Converted 1 of 2 free
You gotta know how to shoot nade. Oh my God, that's bullshit. Out of bounds, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie, man. Ball don't lie. The ball don't lie.
Play in the first. Down low.
My ball, man.
Bounds. Last touch by
Man, get the ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have...
Crazy. He definitely hit the ball.
The Suns making a switch here. 1:37 left to
What
the
was that?
to the right side.
Pass to LeBron.
You know what I mean? I told you I ain't gonna lose. He's trying to drive in the paint on LeBron.
That massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection.
Oh God, you keep trying. Man, I don't hear that shit. You keep trying. All you want to do is drive to the paint. That's it.
Goes up and lays it.
It ain't gonna work though. Well, you got 4 quarters. You can't do that the whole 4 quarters. Think you gonna win?
Of establishing an inside presence.
Man, you gonna lose. Shut up.
By 3. Pass to Bull. Outside Beal. Booker right side. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Durant. The Suns need to get a shot off. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, he'll
Fuck you talking about deep,
knock it
pussy.
down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Back to Beal.
Bradley.
Corner.
Bradley, come on, Bradley.
James. And so James will bring it up for the Los
Yeah,
Angeles Lakers.
do
It's a 3-point game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Doncic from the arc.
It's like sugar.
Good, and the assist goes to James.
Sugar.
Doncic has got 5.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
To the middle. It could go.
Yeah.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter.
It was like 123.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Kicks it out to Allen. Poked away. Vanderbilt with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Vincent. Finished off the break. Vincent's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Lakers.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass the Bull. Here's Durant.
Damn.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
I got like a motherfucker, man.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Reeves.
That was mad dumb. You cannot win like that.
It's pretty hard to
I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to sell. You can't win like that.
send him back.
You gotta do fast breaks, bro. That's it, bro. Can't just keep driving in the paint like that. Then you just gonna score, bro. Crazy. Yeah, shoot over there. Shoot a jump or something, man.
The Suns leading. Booker outside. Over Vincent.
Damn.
Out of bounds,
I should have passed to Bradley Beal. I didn't see him open.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Man. Oh. Into a big slide.
So both teams making some changes here.
Nice. Let's see, right. Yeah,
here's the Lakers with the ball. Trailing by 2. To the left wing. Here's Goodwin. And again, the Lakers no good.
No, you can't do that. You ain't doing that on a consistent basis. That's why I ain't worried about you.
Defended by Reed.
You ain't doing that on a consistent basis. You gotta shoot like that, boy. You gotta shoot like that.
That's Monte Morris.
And he's still trying to drive in the paint. Yeah, you got, No, that ain't gonna cut it. No. No, you can't shoot. No. No, you ain't. By the time you get it right, it's gonna be too late.
O'Neal. And here's Jones. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 6 to shoot. Now O'Neal.
Damn, I had that too.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For years, it seemed like the league
was going to get it right. By the time you do that, game will be over.
Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA,
you ass, bro.
Like bigger teams.
You ass, bro.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want.
No, that's the only way you can score.
You lose the possession and
that's
get
all.
a quick two at the other end.
You think what I'm saying, dude?
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Every now and then you gonna make one. By that time, be already here.
Come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Pass to O'Neal.
What are you doing?
Diving in. And the
Bum ass.
The D just
Bum ass.
stepping aside and letting him
You're a bum.
There's
You're
a
a bum, man.
reason,
You're a bum.
GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put
Oh,
in
good
the
shot.
work.
That was a good
Connects
shot.
from three-point range.
Such
You
a
gonna leave?
reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Bull. That one's
Fuck
in.
out of here.
First bucket of
Yeah,
the game.
baby.
He's 1 for 2.
I think a baby down there. Think I gonna go up on him?
He does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Better make it.
Vincent. And
Better make it.
Los Angeles with the triple.
You need it.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And with this core of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times.
Whoa,
Can run into
whoa!
issues keeping
Come on! Back
turnovers
on!
can be their Achilles heel as well.
Substitution on the court.
1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we
Yo,
certainly
niggas been
have
hacking me
guys
this
who
whole
can
game, bro.
This is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The
Get the
size,
fuck
the
outta
7
here.
foot, the ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision making.
Now, how you get that- oh my God. How you get the ball?
The great one, Kevin
Oh
Durant.
my God, this game, boy.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Now, here's LeBron after the miss from KD. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time instead of fire.
Straight Bradley. Straight Bradley. Defense, sucker. Defense, sucker.
For a deeper run.
Defense, sucker.
Well, they've got the name.
Defense, sucker. I play defense.
Thank you.
I play defense.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence.
Man, I play defense, man. I play defense. I play defense.
Thinking about kicking it out.
Fuck you talking about?
Reason to do so there.
I play defense, boy.
No doubt.
I play defense.
4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Free throw good, Booker.
Fuck you talking about, boy?
Booker is sent to the line.
I do this
It's a
shit, man.
win For his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Now here's Booker. Puts it up. Durant. And
Here we go.
Durant is right there.
That's right. KD was just waiting for that shit to come off. Let's go. Yeah, I know.
Did a
Don't
nice
worry about
job of turning that miss into 2 points.
Let me get that.
Hustle points, I believe they call them.
I saw.
Hustle points right there.
I closed out on that. Let's go, Booker.
No good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
What are you doing? What you doing? Fuck, man, what you doing? What you thought was gonna happen?
2 and missed 2 at the line.
What you thought was gonna happen, man?
And
Let's go, man.
misses.
He ain't fucking with me, bro.
And the second
I
free
got no
throw
fucking
good.
son. You crazy?
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Beal on the way. Pass to Richards. Counts
Babies down there.
Richards.
Nigga, there's babies.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teams.
Air ball.
Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Wells Fargo has donated over $2 billion to strengthen local communities over the last 5 years.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so here's Phoenix, leading by 5. Beal deciding where to go with it. Inside, pass to Richards. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. To the paint, 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers trail by 5. Here's James. He's off on that one.
You cannot win like that, you bum.
So Allen will bring it up for the Suns. Durant with a wide open look. The offensive rebound.
You can't win like that, bro. Just run into the paint trying to score. It ain't gonna work. Yo, we still trying to do this shit. So look, yo, this game be cheap. Look, now they gonna give it to you because they ain't give it to you last game. Get the fuck out of here.
This is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up,
Hit that one, though. Told you.
It's amazing.
Yup, duh.
James no good on the free throw. Here's Beal. Stolen by Reeves.
You ain't do that. Ain't no computer, bum ass.
Thompson with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Bum ass, man.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
Missy, let's go.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Suns leading by 3. Pass to Plumlee. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
I'm jumping.
It's rebounded by Hayes. Reeves with it. Back to Hachimura.
That was a block, bro.
By Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Screen by Durant. With 3, Booker.
Fuck they talking about?
3 ball is good.
Yeah, the mate.
Booker's got 6 points.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career,
Right, Bradley.
Booker toiled through what Doris a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
So you talking about, yeah, Bradley kicking up, nigga.
What I admired most is
Dummy.
all of that.
Yo, that's cheating. Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable.
Yo, they really made me miss the fucking layup with Kevin Durant.
Again.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Takes the 13-footer. And the shot no good, a bit short. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
And here's Los Angeles. And it's Hayes in the corner. Outside, James. No good on the triple. Morris outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Bull. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Lakers on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. James absorbing hits.
Yo, this shit is so fucking ass, yo.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Hachimura. The putback. Oh, LeBron getting forceful on the putback.
Well, LeBron James showing incredible energy to get to the offensive window and keep that play alive.
That's tipped. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Number 17, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Today, let's pay fans.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Back to Bol.
Well, it's yours to pay
And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Doncic throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness. Well, the defense deserves to get there. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Lee outside. O'Neal wide open. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Back to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
It's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. And Morris throws it down.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Here's Jones. And it's all evened up. Here's LeBron. He's got 27. Doncic outside. On the wing, Green. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Luka Doncic's size, rebounding is an aspect he always gets to. Nice job creating the second chance play.
Bol can't hit. Nice break. And by Finney-Smith.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bol's got 11 points.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Los Angeles on top. Just one. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back at the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
How much you going to cover? It's also the out for 0 notice.
The Lakers in the lead.
The comfortable silence. I'll do it this way.
Pass to Hachimura. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. Off target from outside. Here's Allen. O'Neal on the wing. And here's Booker from the arc. They get it again. Back to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. So they take the lead. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Here's Doncic. And stolen by Booker. And it's Richards, top of the key. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker.
Damn.
When you think about Devin
Been hacking me all game.
Always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Fourth quarter still young.
Oh, my God. Oh!
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
And he can't hit the second.
And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a two-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
Lakers trail by 3. That's a good one. Hachimura down low. And here's Doncic from the arc.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the one he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Booker looking around.
God damn, that was tough, yo. That was tough. That was fucking tough. That was tough, bro. That was tough, yo. That was so tough, yo. I gotta rewind that. That's a good game.
For them to regroup and refocus.
That was tough. God, that was tough. That was too tough. Let's go, man. That was too tough, bro. That dude's fucking get the rap.
And the Lakers making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. That, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Reeves into the lane. And that one, good.
Good shot, good shot.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
Come on, bro. This game be cheating, yo.
No excuse for a guy of his
Yup, I got the ball back, so.
to finish that slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed.
Outside for Beal. Up top, Richards. back to Beal. Takes the three. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Hayes throws it down.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get himself.
Why you do that shit like why you...
Here we go. James heading to the hoop. The Lakers moving the ball around. O'Neal with the steal. Here's Richards. LeBron with the block.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot.
Fuck, man.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And James throws it down hard.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Here's Booker. Richards. A kick out to O'Neal.
Oh, man. Bro, you gotta go, bro.
Lakers in the lead. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Hey, you really thought you were gonna make that, though? You really thought you were gonna make that?
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Steps on the gas.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
Outside for Durant. And James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a one-point game.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Beal can't get it together.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing from him.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Down low. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bull there with a big basket.
On the wing, Reed. To the middle. Here's Hayes.
I thought Bull was dead.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And the ball goes out of bounds.
What did he even do it? Well, the computer did it.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Reeves.
Oh, shit. Stop that dumb shit.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Pass to KD. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And they get it back.
Wow, just getting all the look right now, it seems. Good bounce.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he is unable to get the second one. Here's Beal. And the rejection by James. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are the free throws that
So he only went off my mistake. He don't win by the steal. That's why I don't even matter if you do win.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And so the Lakers take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
He won champions.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, he broke.
Man, you don't do shit. You ass. You run to the fucking rim and try to score all the time. You don't do shit. How the fuck would they close it Sunday? Hotel.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Pass to Reeves. Shoots over Washington. Here's Doncic. The Mavericks pull it in.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And it's the Lakers' ball. Well, we know the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And Davis gets it to go.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
Right there.
3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Gafford. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Davis. Doncic with the steal. Here's Hachimura. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Davis has the open look. Hands it from downtown. Davis has got 5 now.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
James. And the dunk by James.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
LeBron's shot is good.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
The baseline J. The shot's good from Irving.
Timeout. And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Number 17, Dorian Finney-Smith.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Washington. Back to Gafford. Outside, Davis. Gafford with the ball. Shot clock at 6. That's in there. Davis with the
I said, hey! What's wrong with you, boy?
Draws the eyes of the defense and then locates the open man.
But still, I should again. Don't worry about it.
There's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Hayes. It's stolen by Davis.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right
Come on,
there.
Clay, man.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last
Yo, get the
trade
fuck outta
deadline
here.
added length by
Bullshit.
acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll. He has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality.
Oh, AD open.
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades mid-season this league has seen in a very long time. Right side, Davis. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gafford. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Gafford.
What you mean what? Tough.
To the left wing.
Oh.
The Lakers moving the ball around. Doncic, no good. 1:32 left in the first. And it's
good shit, computer.
And they'll get another chance. Gafford with the ball. Thompson outside.
Oh, shit, Washington open.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open.
Oh, Gafford, that's a foul. He knocked me on the floor.
Chances, almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him.
I ain't even get down there fast enough, bro.
Counting good.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
Inside, Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Pass to Irving. And here's Davis for three. The putback.
Fuck, man.
LeBron. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Finney Smith. Wants to get it to Reeves, and does.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Goes up on the high post. And James pulls it down. Now, here's Doncic to the middle. Reeves left side. From deep LeBron. The shot missing.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for L.A. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Mavericks trailed by 6. Stolen by Connect. Now the Lakers on the break. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Vincent, and Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Number 28, Rui Hachimura.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Davis. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Here's Reeves. Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 6. Pass to Lively. Now Washington. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. Wants to get it to Lively and does. Clock at 6. Davis in the corner. There's the 3. They shoot again. And it's Lively laying it.
Lively down there working, boy.
Lively's got his first basket.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And they double up Doncic. Reeves outside. That three off the mark. And the Mavericks with possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. Out left to the wing. And here's Davis for three. Oh, Davis showing his range.
It's always a good sign when the three is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. No good again that time. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Irving. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
On the wing, Irving. Fires from 18. Here's Lively. And the layup's good off the glass. Lively's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
And LeBron throws it down.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
There's a screen by Washington. Irving with a clean look. It's good from long range. Irving's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick.
Oh, LeBron does it again.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Fires the 3. LeBron with another miss. Mavericks trailed by 4. To the inside. Washington, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So it's the Lakers now. Pass to Doncic. The 3 ball from Doncic.
This is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Here's Irving. Out to the right wing. And here is Washington. It's deflected. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Now here's James. Over Irving. Back to Vincent. To the paint. Out to Doncic. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Trains the three-pointer. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
35.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Dallas with a 2-point game. And here is Williams. It's tipped. Prosper. And it's all evened up. Prosper's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the man.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Here's Williams. Gafford inside. Now Williams. Back to Gafford. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he comes up empty, missing both. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, the
No, you ain't even mean to do that. You a bum.
This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Down low. Here's Edwards. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
The Mavericks have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
No good on the second free throw. The Lakers in the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Dante Exum.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game, his strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive.
Oh, you ain't gonna call it 3 seconds.
The big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And the Mavericks with possession here, trailing by 2.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Pass to Exum. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Over to the left wing. Back to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Marshall. And he uses the glass on the lane. Marshall's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Lakers leading by 5. 9 feet out. And again, it's the Lakers.
This guy looking for opportunities to shot create. Rui Hachimura plays with focus on the offensive end.
And it's blocked. Outside, James. Rebound by Marshall. Mavericks trailed by 7. Exum's shot is off. Here's Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Hachimura's got 8 points.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
Dinwiddie's shot is off, and it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Hachimura, no good. And the Mavericks with possession here. Inside. And here's Marshall from the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Lakers leading by 9. Here's LeBron. Whoa!
Look out.
And that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness. I tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
Crafty move. Pass to Edwards. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The kick out to LeBron. Exum pulls it in. Mavericks trailed by 12. And here's Hardy. He's defended by Reed. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Hardy, no good.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
To the inside. Stolen by Exum. He's all alone. Jumps up. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. So both teams making some changes here. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. They get it again. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-7 run. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Mavericks trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Davis can't get it to go. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-7 run. James absolutely owning the inside.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And so Irving nails both of them. Lakers leading by 10. Pass to Reeves. Vincent with it. Rebounded by Gafford.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Thompson. In the corner, it's Gafford. And here's Davis for 3. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Finney-Smith. Gafford with the steal. To the paint.
Fuck out of here, bro.
With a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Lakers leading by 11. Here's Connect. Struck up 2 there.
Connect so instinctive at finding open space there and taking advantage.
Davis inside. Now here's Gafford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Rui Hachimura picks one up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And Davis throws it down.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Irving from long range. The Mavericks rebound. Gafford. Pass to Davis. And another shot. And Irving finishes inside.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Doncic with it. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Pass to Gafford. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Goodwin with it. Stolen by Thompson. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one, good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message to this team was simple. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Lakers moving the ball around. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Second personal foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Hayes. And here is Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The defense knows they've got to stay attached to Luka, so he smartly turns it into a whistle.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Now here's Irving. Over in the corner, Washington. Here's Lively. Tries again. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Lakers leading by 7. Doncic steps on the gas. Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
No good on the free throw.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Irving. It's tipped.
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura. He sends it back on that opportunity.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And finished off by Lively.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Reeves outside. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Time to get loud for your Lakers who's dancing. Let me hear you.
Pass to James. Here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Into the lane. Back to Washington. Outside Irving. Shoots over Doncic. No good from Irving.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Good on both. Davis surveying the floor. Got a hand on it.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Lakers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Pass to James. Right to the hoop. And the dunk by LeBron.
they made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Back to Hachimura. And here is LeBron. Misses the layup. Here's Gafford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His third personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford.
No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. There's the triple. Thompson with the rebound. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one.